working on preparing for an interview. Sorry for the bad quality. I don't know how to fix it. I mean, I know how to fix it, but I don't know. I mean, I could have just because like whatever, who cares? And also, I already started a video before, but then I accidentally showed my phone number. So dang it. Anyways, that was fun. So we have this phone interview thing here, and I will use all the questions here as preparation. Plus, I will use some ones I find online, anyways. So could you elaborate on how the pandemic affected you? There's no way they're asking me that. I'm not gonna even prepare for that. What are your hobbies? Do I have hobbies listed as one of my questions? Strengths, weaknesses. Tell me about yourself. Um, well, and then tell me about myself. I kind of have like a pre-made. Um, oh yeah, and also in the previous video, I showed what I'm wearing for this interview, which is a video interview, but I decided to dress up for it just to be safe. So this is what I look like right now. I mean, it's better to look like this. I mean, better to be overdressed than underdressed for an interview, so may as well. Plus, it's not going to be as awkward as if I went in person and I was super overdressed while I was sitting right there in person. It's way better to be overdressed. You would much rather be overdressed for this type of thing. So, I mean, I could have just asked them what's the dress code, but I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's kind of implied that if it's like a business environment, it's like probably this. So, so anyways, um, so I kind of actually did a lot of preparation already, but I guess I could put hobbies on here, like hobbies, speed cubing, speed running, composing music. Even though I barely compose music, it's kind of a good hobby to put on there. Um, um, maybe I should just say speed cubing if they ask me like, what are your hobbies? Well, I'd say as my favorite hobby that I spend the most time on is speed cubing, solving Rubik's cubes. That was funny. Maybe if they ask me that, I'll just tell them speed cubing. Um, I don't know if they ask me for more hobbies. There's no way they're asking me for more. But I mean, I like having the composing music because it's kind of a more recognizable and like hobby and kind of more impressive or something. I don't know. That's funny. Anyways, so we got hobbies there. What other questions do we have? The best job you've had? Well, that's a pretty easy question. I don't even need to prepare for that. I'll just tell them my janitorial job was good because it was very flexible for the hours. It was only 7 hours a week. I was by myself the whole time, and I could listen to music while I was working, so it was really nice. And the job itself was pretty easy. So that's that's why it was my best job. I don't really need to prepare for that one. It's pretty easy. Can you tell me how you see the key trends in this industry evolving due to the pandemic? Dude, please don't ask me about the industry, dude. Like what? There's no way they're asking. They're not gonna ask a pandemic question, are they? Like why? Are they seriously gonna ask that? Like I took this class in 2021. But anyways, the class this is for was business communication, and they had me do a mock interview for an accounting position. So it's actually very nice preparation. I'm so glad I, man, it's the one time taking a class is actually beneficial to my career. I can't believe how beneficial this is. Oh my goodness. You love to see that. You love to see a class directly benefiting my career, and that's helping me prepare for this interview. Oh my goodness. What a great idea that was for that class to have a mock interview. Anyway, so, um, gosh dang it. Well, I, if they do ask me about it, I guess I can say, well, there's a higher, there's a higher emphasis on the online and the remote aspect of the business. There might be a lot more people working from home. Pretty much, that's maybe there's a more focus on like software as opposed to people in physical workplaces or something. But anyways, that was funny. There, I came up with an answer in like 2 seconds, so I should be good. I'm not gonna. That's one that I feel like is not gonna be asked, but we'll see. Um, how? Tell me about a time you had a disagreement at work. Disagreement at work. So I have overcome a challenge, and then disagreement at work or school. Okay, so I think we can come up with an answer for this. How did you deal with a disagreement that you had with somebody? Oh, idiot! I already did that. Never mind. Had a disagreement in a group project. I've had some disagreements with people in group projects before. So my way with dealing with it is that I would bring up maybe in the group chat or something what I disagreed about and why, and then hear what my teammates had to say. That was fun. Anyways, had a disagreement. What other positions are you interviewing for? Only this one? What? Wait. What do you want your future employer to know about you specifically? Ooh. Oh, dude, that was a question. Um, Now that's kind of a little bit similar to like tell me about yourself, and also it's a little bit similar about asking me what my personality is, which I definitely need to put that on there because that was a question asked in the phone call that I was not prepared for at all. But anyways, what do you want your future employer to know about you specifically? I can't. You know what's interesting about that? I don't know why I had so much trouble answering that question in the mock interview. I don't know what was wrong with me back then. What that I couldn't answer that question. Like, what's wrong with my brain? I mean, I can come up with plenty of things I could tell them that I want them to know about me. So I should be good on that question. Maybe I'll come up with a few things. Uh, let's get some more questions here. So, had to work against a deadline. Did I already put that one on here? I don't think I did. I did answer the question of what am I where do I see myself in blank years? Where do you see yourself 1 year? Where do you see yourself 3 years? I should be able to come up with some stuff for that. I know what I'm thinking. Like 1 year out, hopefully I have my degree and maybe my CPA and the job, and then 3 years out is pretty much the same. Like honestly, like 1 and 3 years is pretty much the same. I'm just hoping that I can have a nice, stable, well-paying job. Maybe like increase my pay a little bit over the few years. Maybe have a little bit higher of a position. I don't really have a specific plan for where I see myself, but that's the general thing. I cringe. Um, Hopefully you can hear me. I almost forgot. Like, I want to test out my video. I mean, I already tested it out in audio. Like, I'm gonna go on Discord, and I think there's like a thing on Discord where you can test your video and audio. So in a video call, because that's gonna suck if like I have technical difficulties and that literally costs me a job. I Man, I wonder if I can actually get this stinking job. I have 2 full hours to prepare here. That was funny. Yep, I waited till 2 hours before the interview to prepare for it. No, but at least I prepared for the phone interview, so it's helping. Plus, this document's really helping me. So, um, where do you see yourself a few years? Tell me about a time when you had to adjust your work to routine. Okay, we'll put that in. Put that in. Okay. Tell me about a time you had to adjust your work routine. Dishwashing. Okay, we'll do obviously. Yes, I do want to keep developing my professional skills. I mean, what else is there to say to that question? Just yes, I do. Why do you want to do that? Well, it's just beneficial. Okay. It's obviously very good to keep developing your skills so that you can keep advancing in your career. It's kind of a no-brainer. That was funny. Um, how do you to plan to keep doing that? Well, learning on the job is getting job experience is one way, and maybe if in certain situations I may want to take some classes to keep learning stuff. I don't know. And or maybe whatever. I don't know. What other things are there to do other than take classes and get more job experience? Um, what is your most significant strength? I already did that one. How do you like to be managed? Okay, yeah, I probably want to put that in. Yeah, I skipped a lot of these questions for the phone interview because it was like I was just focusing on the biggest ones. Anyways, how do you like to be managed? Do you manage others now? No, I have not managed. What style would you use if you were to manage people? Why would they ask you that question? Why would they ask you a question when you're an intern? Why would they ask an intern, like, what style of management would you use? There's no way they're asking that. What style of management would you use? They ask to somebody applying for an internship. Seriously, why? There's no way they're asking that one. Tell me about a time you worked with the team. Did I already put that question in? I can't remember. I don't really have specific times that I worked on teams. I just remember I had a lot of group projects in school, and honestly, for most of those group projects, it was mostly remote work, and we would just kind of we had a group chat or email exchange, and we would just decide how we would split up the work, and we would occasionally discuss the project in our group chat. But it was a lot of just splitting up the work. So, but that's kind of how group projects work a lot of the time, right? But there's also supposed to be a lot of communication too. I know that's an important part of group work. That was fine. Yep. And and like collaboration and like getting people's ideas and stuff instead of just doing all the work independently. So I'm, I'm aware of other stuff. It's just that I don't have much experience with things other than remote work where we just split up the work. That's fun. Uh, my gosh. Wait, how am I coming up with such good answers right now? Wait, worked. Oh, I already have it listed there. Okay, team. Tell me a time. Um, tell me a time when you got it all wrong. Do I have that? I have overcame a challenge. Wait, what? What was I gonna say for? Dude, I literally was thinking to myself before the phone interview, I'll tell them about my attempt to become a YouTuber. Dude, that is a terrible, um, that is a terrible thing to tell them about. I don't know. Like, I could tell them, well, I tried to follow my dream of becoming a YouTuber, and I did work pretty hard on those videos. Like, I made like 17 videos over the course of 8 months, and I put a ton of hours into each video. but but overall, it was a failure in terms of results because I didn't get any views or subscribers from it. So, whoopsie. Maybe being a YouTuber doesn't fit me very well, or maybe I wasn't doing it right. Like I didn't um like put any effort in trying to figure out like specifically what makes a good YouTube video and what gets views. I was just trying to like I was trying to make good quality content, but it wasn't like tailored to the audience, which is the problem. Or maybe the audience I was targeting was a little bit too niche for those types of videos to get views. So that's probably why YouTube didn't favor. I got it all wrong because I thought maybe I could be successful, and maybe I could still be successful, but it obviously did not work out that time I tried it. So that was fun. Am I seriously gonna tell them about that? I mean, it is a big part of my life from a couple years ago. So, and that is the time I got it all wrong. I mean, what other time did I get it all wrong? I can't think of another time. Put it as an example. But anyways, who cares? I mean, not who cares. I'm trying to just write down all the questions. So, anyways, tell me about your greatest professional achievements, strengths, weakness, hobbies, when you worked on a team. Greatest professional achievement. They did ask me that question in the phone call, and I told them that my greatest professional achievement is finishing most of my accounting degree and having a high GPA. Your greatest professional achievement. Oh yeah, and I guess I could mention my janitorial job where I was making $20 an hour. $20 an hour. I did. Well, but on the phone call, I did not mention that. I just mentioned the thing. Do you have questions for me? Okay, so yep, there we go. We got all the questions there in the mock interview that I think could have a chance, and I have a kind of okay answer for each one right now. Like I can kind of come up with an answer. Like there's no question right now where I'm gonna be completely lost, but there could be a new question I'm not thinking of where they might ask me something that I'm completely unprepared for. Like the things I have trouble with are personal anecdotes. I am not good with anecdotes. I have a terrible autobiographical memory. That's funny. I could tell my autobiographical memory is complete. Oh, I probably don't want to say that because it would be unprofessional. My autobiographical memory is not very good, so I don't know if I can give you too many anecdotes, but I think I could tell you how I would act in a situation right now where that would happen. I could tell you how I think I would respond in that situation. Although they probably want personal anecdotes more because they're more reliable. But it's like more of what actually happens as opposed to what you think would happen, which you might have a higher opinion of yourself of what you think you would do rather than what actually you would actually do. And that was fun. So tell me, okay, we're going to look. Questions asked during an interview for an accounting internship. No freaking way, dude. Oh, that's interesting. I bet I'm gonna get copyright struck for this. What? Why is there no sound? I'm confused. Where's the sound? Is it like really quiet or something? What's going on? Where's the sound? I don't understand. Wait, let me just click on a different video. Dude, I think it's just the video doesn't have sound because that video had sound, or maybe it's just quiet. Huh? Desktop audio, nothing. Nothing. What? This video doesn't have sound. Okay, well that's okay then. Wait, did they just have it in the description? Hmm. And it's all text. Why is there a YouTube video where everything is just text? Oh, this is a good video. I like this. This is gonna help a lot. Let's see. Um, okay. Um, what accounting experiences do you have? Well, I completed a ton of accounting courses. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and I do have experience with the software program. That is a good thing to say, because when I took governmental accounting, I worked with an accounting program, accounting software, and put in journal entries and stuff. Now it is governmental, so it's a little different, but it's still accounting software, right? So I do have experience with that. That's very good. They might ask me directly, have you ever worked with any accounting software before? Oh yeah, I have, because in governmental accounting, I did work with accounting software, so that's cool. So what accounting experiences do you have? I can put that into the document. So they say in the description, be sure to answer the information you found through researching the company. Oh, that's a different thing. Wait, what? Why is it out of order? Um, what experience do you have in accounting? Ooh, I might want to research the company a little bit more before. What do you know about our company? I know that you produce dog food, or not dog food, pet food, and like chicken products and stuff. So, and I did read about your work culture, and it seems pretty, it's like family oriented, and oh, I should bring up their stuff that they have some kind of acronym, and I know that your work culture seems to be focused on producing like a good work environment for everybody, and it's like a good environment. I don't know. Okay, anyways, we'll work on that. That was funny. Uh, yeah, I probably want to do that. Work on that one. And also good other skills that you have. I am comfortable working with financial documents, preparing financial reports, and analyzing data. Oh, geez. Ouchie. Um, what makes you a great fit for an accounting internship? What makes you a great fit for an accounting internship? Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Well, I like how they give you sample answers. It's kind of nice. Great. Um, oh, what accounting courses? Wow. What accounting courses have you taken so far? Man, I'm feeling really hot in this jacket right now. And how have they prepared you for this internship? So yeah, so far the question I'm having the most trouble with is what do you know about our company? So let's see what they say for this one. Oh, obviously I'd have to just tell them all my courses. Well, I had them all on the resume. It's kind of hard to like rather them all off because there's so many. There's like, financial accounting, management accounting, financial statement analysis, intermediate accounting, clearly. I took intermediate accounting 1 and 2. Um, governmental accounting. I don't know if that's really going to translate here, but yep. I mean, that did help me with the governmental accounting course. I did work with accounting software, so that's one plus to having that class. That was pretty cool. I did also take auditing, but I don't know if that's really relevant to this. Anyways, I have it listed on my resume, but if I show you my resume, it's going to show my phone number again. So crap. Maybe, well, I can always go back. What accounting courses have you taken so far, and how have they prepared you for this internship? These courses have provided me with a strong foundation in accounting principles and practices. Yeah, that is something. How have they prepared you for this internship? These courses have provided me with a strong foundation in accounting principles and practices which will be valuable in this internship. Ah, geez. Oh, man. How familiar are you with the responsibilities of an accounting internship? Well, I better write that down because I am not super familiar with it. How familiar are you with the responsibilities? Man, this is gonna be a lifesaver video. Oh my goodness, what if they actually ask me these questions? Preparing financial reports, handling bookkeeping tasks, and providing financial analysis, accounting principles and regulations that need to be followed. Man, I wish this whole thing was in text form instead of video form. It'd be nice. Dang it. Oh well. What challenges have you faced in accounting class? Man, these are some interesting questions I never thought they would ask. What challenges have you faced in accounting class? One of the biggest challenges I faced was understanding the concepts and theories behind double entry bookkeeping and other financial transactions. I overcame this challenge by researching and studying extensively to gain a better understanding of the material. I don't know what my biggest challenge was in the accounting courses. Um, oh my gosh, governmental accounting was like my hardest accounting class actually. Like I actually interestingly didn't found the like main accounting courses not too hard, but the governmental one was pretty hard, probably because it's like completely different from the other accounting. That was okay. And also, if I was being honest, it's because I didn't study enough in that class. Wait, like what was my hardest concept? Like, yeah, some of the computational stuff was kind of difficult, but it would, but like math, like I'm a bit more of a math oriented person because I got all the way up through calculus 3, so like that stuff isn't as hard for me. Like it's more, so it's maybe the like more legal stuff where you have to like where you have to determine, like maybe my hardest concept would be um like one of my hardest concepts was like the legal stuff where you have to determine what classification a transaction is. I don't know. Determining uh what was that one thing in intermediate accounting? What was that one thing I had trouble with? It was chapter ow, what is my headache, dude? Man, I have a headache. What was the thing? Determining when um hmm, crap. Do I have like old homework for that? Like I'm like I should have it. I should have it in like Excel documents and stuff. Um and all my stuff from my old computers on here. So oh man. Um please let's see here. Oh, you know what? That was an intermediate accounting one, wasn't it? wasn't it? Dang, I have to go back so far for that. Which chapter was it though? It was like the last chapter of the semester. Dang, why am I thinking all the way back to then? Let's see, it was back in December. Chapter 17, I think, for intermediate accounting. Hmm. Let's see. Oof. What? Maybe this is not it. This doesn't look like it. Must not have been this. It must have been chapter 18, but I didn't even make a document for finally for that one. Man, what? Yeah, it's definitely chapter 18. What? God, what was that about? What was chapter 18? Do I still have access to the book? Probably not. Maybe I could try to find it. Like I might still have access to the intermediate accounting. Oh no, I don't think I do because it deleted my course. Chapter 18 intermediate accounting revenue recognition, when to recognize revenue. When to recognize revenue. Like when to recognize revenue is an example of something I struggle with. Um, hmm. Let's see, what else? There's got to be something else I can think of here. Oh yeah, I did take tax. I did take tax. Tax was kind of tough. I don't know if that's gonna be super relevant here. I mean, we're probably gonna do taxes here, right? In accounting, in our accounting department, like in-house tax work, or is it gonna be outsourced? I don't know. I don't. I did struggle a bit with taxes. That was kind of hard. Tax, tax, tax was hard. And like the legal aspect of accounting, like determining and classifying transactions, like studying the law to figure out what type of thing it is. Like the math is the easy part for me. The harder part is like the conceptual legal stuff. That was fun. Anyway, I overcame this challenge by researching and studying extensively to gain a better understanding of the material. My gosh. Man, there's going to be so many. Look at how many there are. How do you handle difficult accounting problems? Should I write down all of these? I mean, probably. How do you handle difficult accounting problems? In my experience, the most effective way to handle difficult accounting problems is to break the problem down into smaller parts and then use my analytical and problem-solving skills to identify viable solutions. I also like to get a second opinion from someone more knowledgeable in the field, as this helps me to confirm my findings. Why are you interested in pursuing an accounting internship? That is one. And yeah, let's see what they say. Because I want to gain hands-on experience in the field and apply the knowledge I have learned in the classroom to real-world situations. Funny. Can you explain a concept in accounting that you find particularly interesting or challenging? Really? Man, I don't know what I would put for answer for that one. Let's see what they say. Matching principle. The matching principle. Well, I probably actually do need to come up with something for that because what if they think I don't know anything about accounting even though I took all those classes? Like I probably am going to poorly represent my actual knowledge in accounting because I'm really bad at explaining things. That's probably one of my weaknesses actually. I'm a little bit bad at like explaining concepts that I know that are inside my mind, but I can't really get them out into words. I'm a little bit better at writing than I am at talking. But anyways, what concept are in accounting? Okay, Dang. I don't. What experience do you have working with accounting software? Wait, I thought I already answered that one. Wait. Didn't I looked at that question already. Governmental accounting, obviously. So yeah. Um, I have experience with agreements. Oh, Excel. Oh, duh. I guess I should do Excel. Yeah, obviously Excel. I am proficient. Oh, geez. How do you ensure that you are accurate and detail oriented when working with financial data? Oh my gosh, what? Man, if they ask me that, I'm so screwed. How do you ensure that you are accurate and detail oriented when working with my financial data? How do you ensure I double check my work and make sure to review financial data thoroughly to ensure accuracy? I also pay attention to details and am careful to enter information correctly. That's a very good sample answer. Very good. I mean, obviously, because that's the point of the video. How do you prioritize and manage your workload in a fast-paced environment? Oh my gosh, what? Manage your workload. You know what's interesting? I feel extremely hot in the suit right now. I'm like really uncomfortable, and the only way to make me comfortable again would be to turn on the air conditioning and to increase the air conditioning. And how efficient is that to have everyone in their extremely hot suits all day in the, in the building? So they could just wear more comfortable clothes than not as hot. That would save money. I don't know. I don't. How do you prioritize and manage your workload in a fast-paced environment? Well, that's a tough one. Man, based on their level of urgency and importance, and I make sure to. That's actually kind of not how I do that. Well, I do do that, but if I do have freedom as to when I can do certain tasks, then I kind of just do the easy stuff first. I just do all the easier stuff because if you get stuck on something that's hard, then you're never gonna get something done. But if you start with all the easy stuff, it's much easier. That was fun. That sounds stupid. Okay, but there is a but if there is different levels of when you need to get tasks done. Because some tasks you need to do right away, but others you don't. It doesn't matter when you do. So obviously you should prioritize the tasks based on their level of urgency and importance. Communicate with the supervisor if I need to help managing my workload. I am also comfortable working under tight deadlines. Oh, well, yeah, I've worked under tight deadlines many times. Well, most of the time it's just because I procrastinate. I procrastinate on like a school assignment, and then I have like one day to get done to get a giant project done, and then I quickly work on it. And that's a bad thing to do, but at least I know that I can like work under tight deadlines. That's one thing that you can learn from that. But also I should probably not procrastinate. I should probably not mention procrastination that much in the interview. Hey. What? What? How is this even for an accounting internship? Come on. What? In accounting doesn't do that. Do they? Can you explain a time when you had to analyze financial data and make recommendations? I mean, analyze financial data. Make recommendations based on your analysis. Dude, I'm not going to be able to come up with answers for all these. Maybe I'll study the video over and over again, and well, I'll write down some of my own answers, and some of their answers are good too. But it's kind of like, oh man. Well, in financial statement analysis, I did analyze financial data. That's my entire class in financial statement analysis. That was like that was a whole semester of analyzing financial data and well, not necessarily making recommendations. It was mostly just analyzing the data and figuring out like all these different ratios and what constitutes a good ratio and bad ratio. It's been a little bit of time since I did that, but I do have experience with it. That was fun. Dude, how am I only halfway through this video? This is so long. Man, there's so many questions. This is insane. What? I do not do anything at all to do this. Man. Reading industry publications and attending professional development events. I also make sure to follow guidelines set by my company. Stay informed about any changes in regulation. How do you ensure that you maintain confidentiality? What? What are all these weird questions? When working. How did I? Yeah, I kind of already have like this one. I forgot to plug my computer in. What? It's because I left it on the floor and I totally didn't even plug it in. Man, this computer freaking sucks. It went to what is the battery level on right now? Dude, show me. 19%? How long was my computer on? It's only been on for like an hour. What? The battery level on this computer is terrible. What? Man, that's not good. Can you discuss your experience working with the team? And how you contribute to the team's success? How do you handle challenges or unexpected problems? What techniques do you use to maintain accuracy? Organization techniques such as defining clear deadlines, double checking my work, asking questions when needed, and setting up cross checks with colleagues. How do you stay motivated when working on tedious accounting tasks? To stay motivated, I set goals for myself and break the task down into smaller, achievable steps and reward myself for finishing tasks and make sure to take breaks to help keep me refreshed and motivated. How do you handle stressful situations? Keep taking deep breaths, staying organized, having a plan in place for how I'm going to tackle the problem. I also make sure to take regular breaks to help me remain focused and productive. What do you think is the most important aspect of an accounting internship? Okay, and learning how to work effectively as part of a team. I'm surprised this will they uploaded on April 1st. What? And it has no comments. Okay, now let's go. Um, what um, what questions will be asked in an interview for an internship? Because that's a more general thing. So, right, this could be good here. Tell us about yourself. I already got that. Why have you applied for this internship? I don't remember if I wrote that one, but we may as well write it again. Why have you applied for this internship? I think he actually asked me that in the phone call. Okay, why have you applied for an internship at our company? Well, to be honest, it was the only one available where I was looking for because I was kind of just looking for like accounting specifically, and like this is the only one that's like near me that's available. But that doesn't mean that I don't think this looks like a good place to work. It's just very convenient that it's close to me. It's like the type of job that I'm looking for. That's not. I'm stupid. Oh. Um, why do you want to work in this industry? Okay, and what are your strengths? I already did that. How do you prioritize your work? I think that one's kind of already on here. How do you prioritize your work? What the heck? Tell us about a time when you have successfully dealt with a difficult situation. Well, I kind of have that already, like overcome a challenge, but I may as well do that. Tell us about a time when you successfully dealt with a difficult situation. You know what's interesting in the phone call? He asked me, what was your most difficult challenge that you faced during your courses? And I told him that my most difficult challenge was when, a few different times, when I had a bunch of assignments due all at once. And those were pretty tough, and that was funny. Ooh. So, it's funny, I'm like looking at all these questions, but I don't actually have answers to. No. How do you prioritize your work? So, the quality of your work. I may as well copy this. You know, I could copy some of those answers. I could write all that stuff down into the document, but it's kind of annoying because it's like stuff. Is there anything I don't have a good answer to right now? What about weaknesses, though? They never asked for weaknesses. Tell us a bit about yourself. Okay, what about tell us about yourself? Because, well, first of all, what your year of study and degree subjects, your career aim, what career you're interested in, hobby or interest that you pursue in your spare time. That's exactly what I. That's kind of what I answered before. Interestingly, um, let's see. Because when I said what, tell us about yourself, I just said I'm an accounting major. That's what I'm doing. It's um, I don't feel like reading all this stuff right now because I don't have time actually. I feel like those are not. There's only 7 questions. There's not very many questions here. 30. I don't want to look at 30, man. What? What is this? Oh, now what questions do you have for me? I guess I could look at these. That could be a good one. Maybe I'll ask that. What are the most challenging parts of this role? So, do I want to ask that one? That's a bit of a bold question, actually. Uh, I don't know if I want to ask that. Yeah. Uh, this is dumb. Okay. That was funny. Your dream job? Man, what if they asked me that? No. Really? Yeah, but they're not gonna ask me that. I'm not. That's not part of my responsibility. And have fun. That was fine. I'm just going to. Hey. Oh no, 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 no. Where's that video? Yep. Have fun looking at my history. Have fun. Well, it's not my history. It's just. It's, unfortunately, this is the only way for me to see the questions. I wish it was in text form. Yeah. I still have 1 hour left. I basically have not written down answers to questions. I've just looked at the questions, so this is gonna suck. Oh, oh, you know what? How are we going to do the test here? So, maybe I'll wait till like 30 minutes before to do the test, because I'd have to turn off OBS to do it. So, um, can you imagine if I know. That's funny. That's funny. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. That was. That was funny. I literally just called myself nice. I just said I was nice before. Friendly. was funny. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Okay. Dang. That was funny. Man, I'm running out of time. Why is this? Dang it. I'm kind of. You know what? I'm just gonna. Oh boy. That's fine. Um, maybe 15 minutes before his mouth is meeting because I can need some time. And did need to do fast. I might want to even just stop recording OBS altogether because I'm not really. I know I'm not doing much to prepare. I'm kind of just mentally preparing here. I'm literally just walking around like mentally preparing myself. Like, I have to focus all my energy on just mentally preparing for it. Not even studying the questions, just mentally preparing. Like, I'm not even thinking in my mind what are the questions. I'm just like sitting here stressed out about the interview, just or not sitting here, but walking around, just like not thinking about anything. Just well, I'm kind of thinking like about random stuff, but I'm like too stressed out to even like do any actual thinking or any actual preparation in terms of thing. Oh, goodness. This will be my first time interviewing for a quote unquote white collar job as opposed to a blue collar job because I did interview for three other things. Like I interviewed for Walmart. I also interviewed for the two jobs. Well, no. So the two jobs I actually did end up getting were the jobs where. Wait a minute. Did I interview for the job at the resort? I don't know if I did, dude. Like I don't think I had an actual like interview for that. I don't remember interviewing for that. What the heck? Like I barely remember interviewing for the resort because like I got the job at the resort twice. Like I got two jobs at the resort and they neither of them worked out. And but I interviewed for Walmart. I got the job, quit. Then I interviewed for the resort, but I barely remember that. I barely remember there being an interview for that. And then the job at the dishwashing was like a free layup interview. It was like easy. There were like no hard questions at all. It was just basic questions. And then the job where I got was a janitor. I literally didn't even have to interview for that job. So like the two jobs I actually did get were the ones where I didn't have to interview. But I technically did get the Walmart job, even though it was the toughest interview. Well, actually, no, the Casey's interview may have been even tougher than the Walmart interview. Although I don't know, it was both of them were pretty similar, but the Casey's interview, and then I didn't get the job at Casey's. Like they didn't even call me back Like I called them and then they didn't call me back again. But I probably could have kept calling them, but yeah, I was kind of feeling hesitant about it anyways. But anyways, um, so anyways. I really should be doing stuff right now, but I should be studying their website. I should be studying the questions and trying to come up with answers for all the questions. But man, I'm just too focused on not breaking having a mental breakdown from just the fact that I haven't been okay, it's not that bad. But like right now, all I feel like doing is just walking around doing nothing before the interview. I don't feel like sitting down and trying to like prepare for it, which is probably a bad idea. I probably should be sitting down and prepare. I guess. I mean, I already did sit down and prepare for it. I did prepare for the phone interview. I did look at all the questions, and I kind of came up with mental answers for some of them, for most of them, and that's fine. I hope they don't ask about my personality again. Oh my gosh, dude. How would you describe your personality? Dude, he asked those questions. He asked me the question, tell me about yourself, and he asked me the question, tell me about, describe your personality. Like, seriously? Why? I guess it's because I didn't really describe my personality much when he asked me about myself. Um, what is like one thing about myself? Well, I'm super ultra laser focused on my hobbies, but I don't know if that's gonna really translate to being focused on my job. It's really the only things that I'm super passionate about that I'm focused on. That's kind of what I used to say in interviews, like the Casey's interview. I was like, I'm very focused. That's literally all I said about myself in terms of strikes. I don't know why I'm so bad. I was so bad. I guess I just didn't prepare for the interview or something. I think I thought the Casey's interview was going to be just like the interview for the dishwashing and the interview for the resort, where it was just easy layup questions and nothing hard. Because I thought, oh, it's just Casey's, but no. Of course, there was all those weird questions. Even though we were like sitting in a tiny little office in the gas station, it was still like the professional type of interview that I'm preparing for right now. And I obviously I didn't dress up for that. So, in fact, this is the first time no, I don't think it's the first time I've ever dressed up for it. Because like for the dishwashing one, I wore like a collared shirt and khaki pants, which is slightly dressed up, and for the Walmart one, I probably dressed up. I probably dressed up in like the polo shirt and khaki pants for the Walmart one. I'm probably super overdressed, but it's fine. Because I'm wearing a suit. Okay. Oh, jeez. Well, it's definitely way less. I mean, I'll probably still dress like this for an in-person interview too. So, even though it's super overdressed, so this is the best clothes I have. So, I mean, I don't know. Is it more appropriate for me to just wear a collared shirt and khaki pants? I don't have khaki pants. I mean, I guess I could just wear this suit pants or something. I mean, it's like a white collar job. Is that what it's called, white collar? So like, aren't you supposed to wear like work clothes? I mean, that's basically what I'm wearing right now, right? This is kind of more of a fancy suit. I don't know if it's considered fancy. I don't know. It's the only suit. It's the only formal clothes I own other than polo shirts. I own polo shirts. I don't even own dress pants, except for because I did used to own khaki pants, but they're way too small now. Probably, even if I did still have them, which I don't know if I do. Man, it's half an hour. I mean, I probably shouldn't have had my phone set to silent, but I'm afraid that I'm going to forget to turn my phone to silent during the interview. So, like, what if they call me or something? Well, if they call me, I can always call them back instantly. because should be fine. If they call me and I accidentally miss the call because I hit my phone on silent, it's okay. Because I can just call them back. It's not that big of a deal. Oh my goodness. You know, it's funny. I kind of have to go to the bathroom, but I'm kind of waiting because like I have to wait. I have to wait till the last minutes for the bathroom just to be safe, and also it's really annoying to go to the bathroom when you're wearing a suit because you have to like undo a bunch of stuff on your suit to go to the bathroom. It's really annoying. That's why I really hope that their dress code is very casual there. It'd be really nice if I didn't have to wear a suit to work. And there's no way I'm just gonna wear there's no way I'm just gonna wear a shirt that's tucked into my pants because I look so freaking stupid with a shirt stuffed in. Like my body proportions are ridiculous. My my upper part of my body is way smaller than the lower part, so it's like it looks really ridiculous when I wear a shirt tucked in. So like if I actually got a job, I would probably actually just wear a suit to work all the time and not even take off the jacket. If that was the dress code. Oh man. Even though I feel really warm in this jacket, I want to take it off. Is my tie getting coming up? It kind of is. Kind of is. This tie is annoying. It doesn't stay cinched up. It kind of slowly uncinches itself. So that's fun. Okay, I'll at least read this website and I'll look over that YouTube video again. At the very least, I can't do nothing here. All right, so family oriented, considering the work people at the workplace of family. So trying to constantly make the things better, improve the process and I don't know. The best the drivers of our work. I know. Shut up. I don't like those. Okay. Best, better, easier, safer today. Better, easier, safer today. So like constant, they're focused on doing their jobs better and making the work environment better over time, keep continuous improvement and improving the quality, safety, and cost of their workplace and the products we produce. Okay, chicken products and pet food products. A better, easier, the concept of best, better, easier, safer today. I don't know if I'm better, easier. I don't know if I'm going to be able to remember that acronym. Crap. Better, easier, safer today. Like continuous, the idea is just basically continuous improvement of, of improving the products and the workplace environment and processes and everything. Just everything in general, improving, kind of continuous improvement and focusing on creating a positive work environment and a family-oriented work environment. That was funny. And that was funny. That was funny. Okay, so that's fun. I'm going to quickly go through this again. Okay, well, I've completed courses and I'm comfortable working with financial documents, preparing financial reports, and analyzing data. Geez. What makes you a great fit for an accounting internship? I am goal-oriented, organized, and detail-oriented. I am a quick learner and have excellent analytical and problem-solving skills. With the right guidance, I am confident I can make meaningful contributions to the accounting department. What accounting courses have you taken so far? Oh my gosh. Well, they're all on the resume. It's kind of hard to round them all off, but really, am I going to say that? Well, I took financial accounting, management accounting, financial statement analysis, auditing, tax. I took intermediate accounting 1 and 2. Um, yeah, the ones I haven't taken cost accounting or advanced accounting yet, so those are like the only two I'm missing. Anyways, um, that's funny. I'm probably just gonna say financial accounting, management accounting. And I mean, I took intermediate accounting 1 and 2, and all the ones I listed on my resume. Most of the degree, so that's at EWP. I've taken most of this. How have they prepared you for this internship? These courses have provided me with a strong foundation in accounting principles and practices, which will be valuable. That is like the most vague answer ever. A strong foundation in accounting principles and practices, which I am aware of the general responsibilities of an accounting internship, such as preparing financial reports, handling bookkeeping tasks, and providing financial analysis. And I'm familiar with the accounting principles and regulations that need to be followed. What challenges have you faced in an accounting class? Okay, so I guess I'll just tell them that like my biggest challenges are not really with the computational part, but with more of the conceptual stuff and the legal stuff and like classifying transactions and like when to recognize revenue is a little bit confusing. Stuff like that is a little bit challenging for me, but I think I'm smart enough that I can overcome those challenges. That's all. And clearly I've done them in class. I've gotten good grades in all these classes, so I've definitely overcome them. They were just more of my challenge. Those were just more of the. Oh, that was funny. Oh, that's funny. Ooh, ooh. How do I handle difficult accounting problems? Break the problem down into smaller parts and then use my analytical and problem-solving skills to identify viable solutions. I also like to get a second opinion from someone more knowledgeable in the field, as this helped me to confirm my findings. Why are you interested in pursuing an accounting internship? Because I want to gain hands-on experience in the field and apply the knowledge I have learned in the classroom to real situations. Well, it will vary. It was good for my internship requirement for my degree, and second of all, it's going to help me get a good job experience, work experience in general, and also experience in the accounting field. Help me improve my skills and stuff, and that was funny. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Can you explain the concept in accounting that you find particularly interesting? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. For challenging, what's the most interesting concept in accounting that you've learned so far? Oh, you know, what if I do ask that question? Because if I don't have a good answer, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he's not passionate about accounting. He doesn't really focus too much on accounting or care much about it. Because why? Because how can we struggling to answer the question of what he finds interesting or challenging about accounting? Gosh dang. Well, oh, you know what? I have a good answer for this. Yes, I just thought of something. That's funny, dude. I'm running out of time here. Holy crap! Where's the question? The fact that there are a lot of areas of accounting where it is not black and white, and there is gray area and different different like approaches and stuff. Oh my gosh, wow. Well, that's the best I could come up with right now. I don't have time. Oh, I'm running out of time, dude. Look at how little time I have left. I know Excel and governmental accounting. Okay, and then how do you ensure that you're accurate and detail oriented? I double check my work and make sure to review financial data thoroughly to ensure accuracy. Pay attention to details and careful to enter information correctly. How do you prioritize and manage your workload in a fast-paced environment? Based on their level of urgency and importance, and make sure to communicate with my advisor if I need to help managing it, and comfortable working under tight deadlines. Can you explain a time when you had to analyze financial data and make recommendations? Well, I during my financial statement analysis class, I did that for pretty much that entire class. So, yep, that was funny. How do you ensure that you stay up to date with accounting regulations and standards? Well, you have to read industry publications and attend professional development events. Just follow guidelines set by my company and stay informed about any changes in regulations. How do you ensure that you maintain confidentiality? Only share information with authorized personnel and follow the company's policies and procedures for protecting sensitive information. Can you discuss your experience working with a team? I worked with the team and stuff and whatever. How do you handle challenges or unexpected problems? I stay calm and focused, and I make sure to communicate with my supervisor or team members if I need help, and comfortable researching and finding solutions to problems. What skills do you need to hope to gain or develop? Gain more hands-on experience working with financial data and accounting software, develop my problem-solving and analytical skills, and improve my ability to communicate effectively with team members and clients. What is your greatest strength in accounting? My greatest strength, I okay, that's it. Techniques to maintain accuracy, defining clear, double checking work, asking questions, and setting up cross checks with colleagues. Stay motivated. How do you stay motivated to work on tedious tasks? Set goals for myself and break the task down into smaller, achievable steps. Reward myself for finishing tasks and make sure to take breaks to help me keep refreshed and motivated. Handle stressful situations. Stay calm, take deep breaths, staying organized, and having a plan in place for how I'm going to tackle the problem. Take regular breaks. What do you think is the most important aspect of an accounting internship? Learning how to work effectively as part of a team and interacting with colleagues. And that was funny. So many questions. I really don't have time. I think I'm pretty much done here. I mean, I'm going to do things.